Hi guys, so I'm Miss Bishop. I teach biology and honors biology here at Southeast High School. I'm your child's teacher for this year. I'm just going to go through a couple of things with you, and I'm coming at you the same way that I provide notes to students in class as well, so you can see kind of how they take their notes for our class. The first thing, everything is available. You're welcome to join and look at everything that we do. Your students do know how to access Schoology and how to turn things in at this point. But I just wanted to run through what's available for you to look at on Schoology. So the first thing that I have here is the welcome folder. In our welcome folder, it's going to contain information about the course, such as the contact information, how I'm grading everybody, and I will discuss this further on the next slide. We also have another folder on there that says quarter one weekly coursework. Every week I post a new folder that contains everything that we need to do for that week. So it could be different kinds of activities like a note-taking activity, it could be a diagram, it could be a handout that needs to be filled in, but everything for the week is there in the folders. Then I've got a section that shows YouTube videos, and again, the YouTube videos are my presentations for the class. They include notes, they include review videos, a whole bunch of different things. So they are all there by chapter as well for your student. Then I've got PowerPoint notes by chapter. Those PowerPoints are the PowerPoints that we do in class. Now, I have them also in the YouTube section because I record myself on all of the PowerPoints. So in the PowerPoint notes by chapter, this is the PowerPoints only without me speaking. Okay, so that's if your child has already gone through and watched the YouTube with me speaking, and they just want to sit and have more time to just take the notes, they're welcome to just look at the PowerPoints or download those for just reference or review. And then I've got a documentaries folder on here as well. Some of the things that we might have watched for enrichment, like videos about cells or little things like that in class, I've got those for them as well. So in our welcome folder, so that's the first folder I would like you to look at. In there, I've got a little introduction video, just kind of like what I'm doing for you guys right now, just for the students. I also have my contact information. With my contact information, you do have my cell phone or my Google Voice number. Please feel free if you want to contact me via phone, you're welcome to use that. I've also got my classroom phone number in there as well as email and things like that. So anything you need to contact me is there for you. I have my class expectations, which just goes through some of the rules with the students. I have how I'm grading your child for their course, so our grading criteria. I have some how-to videos in here, so any kind of like technical issues your student might be having, you can find in those videos there. I also have the biology scope and sequence, which is a district document. It kind of runs through every quarter what your child is going to learn. And then I've got the Manatee County e-learning handbooks, both in English and Spanish, and then some accommodations for your child if they're ELL, ESE, or have other things that they need accommodations for. So actually how I'm going to be grading for this quarter, it's based on several different things. The first thing being assignments and notes. Every week in those weekly folders, you will see sections that say notes on them, and your child is required to write the notes because it does help with memorization. So they will be writing notes and then sending me pictures back. I've also got assignments that are based on all of those notes, and everything kind of just goes in order. So as they go through, I have everything labeled like assignment number 1, 2, 3, or discussion number 1, 2, 3, and so on. Which leads me to my next thing. They will also be graded on discussion questions. I try to do a discussion question every week, which is basically like our most important details from the lesson. Then we've got quizzes and tests. We have a quiz about every 2 weeks or so. Towards the end of the quarters, we will have some chapter tests as well, but just know that your student will have a quiz about every 2 weeks. Labs and projects. For a lot of things, we will have projects and labs depending on the topic that we're doing. There could be a lab thrown in there. Unfortunately, we won't be doing a lot of them in class. They'll be more virtual type of things right now because of the COVID situation. But those would be another piece of how I would be grading your child. Also for this course, we do have a district semester exam. So at the end of quarter 2, they will be tested on everything that they know about from the beginning of the year. So that is the first semester exam. And again, it's a district exam. It's not my exam. but they do need to know everything that we've talked about since the beginning of the year. And then at the end of the school year, there is an end of course exam. Again, this is a big part of their grade. I believe it's a 30% of their grade. They need to be able to learn everything and know anything from the beginning of the year for this end of course exam. And I will be working with your child to help them be as successful as they possibly can in both of these exams. Okay, so I just wanted to show you exactly what the breakdown for the weekly coursework folders look like. At the front of each folder, you will see I've got lists of the assignments that they can find in each folder and the other things that are in there, like the discussion questions or the notes that they can see in each folder. And then once you log in and you actually look at each week folder, there is a week overview when you go into the folder that kind of just gives you a rundown of the vocabulary that's going to happen that week. I do a video showing your child exactly what they need to do for that week. I also have a checklist for them, which I can show you in a moment, that just kind of runs through everything that they can actually print out and then just check it off as they go. So here is that week overview, the checklist. We've got our main ideas, essential questions, vocabulary, and that's in every single folder for that particular week. This is what that checklist looks like, and they can print this out or go through and it gives them just a rundown on what is expected for the week for them. So basically, I am just here if you have any questions, you need anything. Really, my job is just to teach your child the best that I can. I'm really here. Anything that they need, I'm here to help them. I can provide support, answer questions. You can call me, text me, email me if you have questions, whatever you guys need. I really, really, really want your child to be successful. So please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions or need anything at all. So anyway, please let me know. All right, guys. Thank you.